Hello and welcome. According to the Pathfinder poll application, in this video, I will try to review Arkham LayerZERO, EigenLayer, Aptos, and Harmony projects. And while checking them, I will try to understand the monthly inflation and annual inflation as well. So I have my Excel file ready. I will go through it, but whenever necessary, I will check CoinGecko pages and the web pages of the projects. Let's start. The first criteria is a ranking. When we check the ranking, we can confirm that Aptos is located around 30th place on CoinGecko. That is why it is getting an orange mark. All the other projects in here, Arkham, LayerZERO, EigenLayer, and Harmony, are moving around 100 and 200 place, but Aptos is located around 30th place. So Aptos needs to work significantly harder than the others to increase its ranking. That is why it's getting an orange mark. The others are getting light green mark. They're not located lower than 300. That is why they're not getting fully green mark. They need to work hard as well. Next criteria is the category. While checking the category, let's try to understand the projects. So Arkham is basically an intelligence project which is creating the analytics and the data of the crypto industry. If we click one of the projects, we can check all the information about that project, about that token, etc. Like we check on CoinGecko, on CoinMarketCap, and some others. So this is the basic of Arkham project, but in the recent months, Arkham has created its own exchange as well. So nowadays, the project is serving as a data infrastructure, analytics infrastructure, plus an exchange. That is why I am putting analytics plus Oracle to the category. The next project is LayerZERO. As we can understand in the name of this project, LayerZERO is providing a messaging protocol between layer ones in the crypto industry, which we need in the crypto industry. We can consider this project as a bridge between layer one projects, but it is not actually a bridge. It's a better technology than the bridge itself. Actually, it is a messaging protocol which is connecting the layer one blockchains, and you can build decentralized applications as a multi-chain infrastructure by using LayerZERO. The most important link is the ecosystem on their webpage. The next project is EigenLayer. EigenLayer is actually a restake project. So you can stake your Ethereum tokens, and when you stake Ethereum tokens, you can get a token representing your staking, and then you can restake those tokens and involve in the EigenLayer's ecosystem. The most important link on this webpage is the project directory. So basically, this project is a restake project, and we can call it as a DeFi project, but actually it is a DeFi under DeFi project. The next project is Aptos and Harmony. They are Aptos and Harmony. So they're both layer one and smart contract platforms. So when we go to their web pages, the most important links are always the ecosystem links. In Aptos, we can see it in here, ecosystem projects. And on Harmony, we can see it in here as ecosystem. Both projects are trying to enlarge their ecosystems with the trend decentralized applications. Aptos is using more updated languages like Move, Rust, etc. Harmony is using the EVM infrastructure in a sustainable way. The next criteria is circulation supply. Let's consider it. Let's check it together with the ages. So Arkham is 1.5 years old with 30% circulation supply. LayerZERO and EigenLayer projects are nearly 0.5 years old, and their circulation supply is kinda low, around 20 and 25%. Aptos is after 2 years, the circulation supply is around 50%. For Harmony, after 5.5 years, the circulation percentage is moving around 70. So Harmony is a mature project, as we can see in here, getting fully green mark. Aptos and Arkham, they're getting light green marks. For LayerZERO and EigenLayer, they are a bit young projects. They are getting some orange marks, but no problem at all. So the next criteria is the exchange. Let's try to check exchange, Twitter, scope, and team together because all projects in here, they're getting fully green mark in exchange, Twitter, scope, and team. So they have been listed on many exchanges, nearly all the exchanges in the crypto industry getting fully green mark. They're all posting regularly on Twitter and all the posts are regarding the projects, no problem on Twitters. All of these projects scopes are large now because Arkham has already two products and they're running smoothly. LayerZERO and EigenLayer already has their ecosystems and they're still growing. And Aptos and Harmony, they are already layer one blockchains with smart contract infrastructure and their ecosystems have enough DeFi protocol. So their scopes are large, all of them. For the team, all projects team are transparent, and when you check online, you can confirm all of these projects have the teams with the capability to do anything in the software development industry, and they are known in the crypto industry as well. So the criteria next one is GitHub. Aptos and Harmony are doing well on GitHub. LayerZERO in a middle situation. EigenLayer is in a low situation. And Arkham still does not have a GitHub after 1.5 years. This is still normal for a project like Arkham because it is an analytics and Oracle project with an exchange currently. But after 2 years, we are expecting to see some GitHub shares to see if we are on the safe side in a coding way. And according to the blog and YouTube, all projects are doing well. Actually, their situation is moving around middle. But for blog, Aptos is doing better than the others, and LayerZERO and doing a bit worse than the others. For YouTube, EigenLayer is doing better than the others, and LayerZERO plus Aptos, they are doing a bit worse than the others. So we have tried to see the basics of the projects. Let's now try to give some comments about negatives first and then the positives. For Arkham, there is always regulation risk because the project is putting in front of the people all the information. It is creating a huge transparency in the crypto industry, but of course, some projects need some privacy, especially the projects involving with the governments. So there is always a regulation hesitation in this project. But the innovation and the place in the crypto industry is very strong for this project. They have created a good analytics infrastructure. They have added some oracles and they have added their own exchange. Currently, the project is growing quite well. For LayerZERO, of course, LayerZERO is connecting layer ones and it is a complex project. It needs time to have the progress and adoption, but the innovation and the space, the location in the crypto industry is great and it has a potential to grow significantly. For EigenLayer, there is always security risk because it is a DeFi protocol under DeFi system. So it is a restake protocol. In the restake protocols, there is always a security risk. EigenLayer is doing good on this one, but there will be always a security hesitations in this project. But the positive part is when you stake a token, of course, you lock your value at some point and it is laying down at that point. So if you can do something with that value, it is creating a great efficiency. So this is a gap in the crypto industry as well. I expect to see some other projects in the near future in the crypto industry, and EigenLayer is doing good at this point. Maybe it can take more attention. But still, the attention EigenLayer can take is limited because not all the crypto users are aware of these systems. The next one is Aptos, and together with Harmony, let's try to comment. As you know, in the layer one category in the crypto industry, there is a huge competition. Aptos and Harmony are involving in this competition as well. Things are quite hard. They need to follow the trends as quick as possible. Aptos and Harmony are struggling at this point, but they're trying to catch the trends. This is the hesitation part. The positive part for Aptos is the innovation. They're using the updated languages with the new technologies, and they make their plans significantly long. For Harmony, it is using the traditional systems like EVM. It is easy to use, transactions are fast and cheap, and it has a very sustainable infrastructure, which I really like. So we have tried to comment as well on these projects. Let's now go back to the CoinGecko pages and try to say some things about the inflation. As we know, Arkham is a token on Ethereum and the total supply and maximum supply is fixed. There is no monthly and annual inflation. For LayerZERO, again, it is a token on Ethereum. Total supply and maximum supply are fixed and there is no inflation in a monthly or annual basis. For EigenLayer, it is a token again on Ethereum, but they have created their infrastructure to have an unlimited maximum supply, and we cannot be sure about this project's annual inflation, but it is because it is not fully transparent. So this project has, if you ask me, around 10% of annual inflation on the total supply. For Aptos and Harmony, they're both layer 1 smart contract chains, and the node operators are creating new coins all the time. For Aptos, the annual inflation is moving around 10% currently. For Harmony, it is moving around 3% currently. Harmony project is kind of major project other than the others. So we have tried to say something about the inflation on the total supplies, but plus there is an inflation on the circulation supplies as well. To see these inflations, you can write to Google Arkham ARKM Westing, and then you can go to the CryptoRank webpage. And in here, as you can see in the vesting tab, if you go down a little bit, you can confirm the vesting schedule on the circulation supply. You can check the inflation on circulation supply by checking this part. As you can see, there are many unlocked vesting schedules on Arkham project. Currently, the circulation supply is increasing significantly. So you can check all the other projects, LayerZERO, EigenLayer, Aptos. You will be able to see the information about the vesting by checking this part, and you can confirm the vestings are creating significant inflation on circulation supplies for these projects. They are adding on top of the inflation of total supply around 10% annually with the circulation supply. Only Harmony is different because Harmony does not have any vesting schedule on the circulation supply anymore. It is a major project and the only inflation applies on the total supply, not on the circulation supply. So we have tried to understand the inflation of the projects. Let's try to say something about the price moves. If we are entering a huge bull market, it seems like that, but we cannot be sure. If we are entering a huge bull market, of course, all these projects, price will jump at some point, sooner or later. And we cannot estimate how much will that jump it will be. But of course, they will involve in this jump. And after the bull market, when the bear market arrives, of course, the prices will go down. But after the prices will go down, the most important question is if the prices will go down lower than the point they have started to move upwards. So to answer this question, we can check the ages and circulations of the projects, the ranking, the infrastructure, scope, etc., considering all the things together. So Harmony has potential to keep the price a bit higher than the previous parts. For Arkham, again, it has a potential to keep the new prices after the bull market higher than the previous market times. But for Aptos, the inflation is quite high, and LayerZERO and EigenLayer projects, they are young projects with low circulation supply. So these three projects have a little potential to drop their prices lower than the point they have started to increase. So we need to keep an eye at this topic as well. But there is also one very important thing. If any of these projects receives a significant hack, the price will go down much lower. There is always this risk all in the crypto projects. So we have tried to say something about the prices as well, about the location. If you ask me, for short and middle term, for Arkham, I expect to see it between 50 and 300 or 250. For LayerZERO, between 50 and 250. For EigenLayer, between 100 and 300. For Aptos, between 20 and 60. And for Harmony, between 100 and 300. Yeah, I say these numbers considering the short and middle term. I mean between 6 months and 1 year, but after 1 year, after 1.5 year, things may change according to the developments under these projects. We need to check them again. So for these projects, these are the all things I could say. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.